Also, I get a lot of questions on how the birds are doing, and if I could do this without them flying out of here, I'll be extremely happy, but it's hard to see through this mesh. Hello. Hello, little one. How are you? Hi. They're at that stage where their feathers look all nasty and ugly. Hello. But they're getting big and they're jumping around. I'll close this off. They're doing great. Oh. Rained good last night. Oh, good morning. I'm pretty happy that I put these bags over the top of the sonotubes. We're supposed to get rain again today, so I'll leave these on there. Alright. So now I have to do 6 stakes. So 3 here, 3 down there to give me a line over the top of these. So I need to get an idea. The top of this one is, I mean, basically, if I can have 3 feet above the ground. That'll cover me on this one. This one. And this one easily. So 3 feet above and probably 2 feet below means I need some 5-foot stakes that I'm going to have to make myself out of 2x4s. I need 6 of them, and hopefully I have enough 2x4s laying around here to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I do. Cool. All right. That's better. side of the building. Maybe one there. Okay. Nice. Okay, now I have a guideline. I know it should. I know I shouldn't have done 50 of the things that I did. And these are not locked in yet. I'm going to do that over the next day or two. But now I know exactly where my line down the middle needs to be so that I can secure all the sonotubes in place by repacking some of the gravel in on the base. And then I'll have everything centered. And then when I go to put in the pipe nipples, I'll have all of those in there right where they need to be. And they are going to be poured in a straight line. So I need to do that 2 more times. I need to get 2 more rows put in and lined out. And I've managed to use the string that I originally used for the inside markers. For the sonotubes where, basically I thought the centers kind of were going to be. So I was able to use that string so I won't have to get more string. Dragonfly. All right, lined up all the way down the center here too. And like I said, I have to get everything all wiggled in, lined up, pack a little bit of dirt around the bottom so I don't get any sway left or right. And I also have to be level on the sonotube on this side and this side. So if I'm level on those two sides, the sonotube's going straight up, we'll be good to go. So this line helps me stay right down the middle, and it also helps me when we pour, or when I pour the concrete in here, to find the center spot of the sonotube so that I can sink that 3/4 inch pipe into the top of it, and that way I could put the bracket in after everything dries, after everything cures. Nice. All right, that'll do it for now. Hello ladies, how are you? Hole in this one. Surprised I haven't broken this pallet. All right, 7 layers, 5 per layer, 35 bags of concrete. So just take that, they're 80 pounds each, so let's just call it 100 pounds each, that'd be 3,500 pounds. The 20 short, so 2 times 35 would be 700 pounds. So we're at what? Instead of 3,500 minus 700, we're at 2,800 pounds of concrete. Every calculation that I did said that this was the amount of concrete that I should need to fill those sonotubes up, but I'll know when I run the first set whether or not I'm going to have enough. I'll do the math once I run the first 4 and then see exactly where I'm at. I think I should have more because the original calculation I used was each one of those tubes was going to be 60 inches tall, which is 5 feet, and most of them are actually excuse me, most of them are actually less than that. So I can promise you right now, I'm happy I don't have to go back and get another load of concrete from the old orange store. So I'm going to play around with trying to level out, completely level one of these sonotubes and see what it's going to take to get that done. I will not be mixing and pouring today. That plan is for this weekend. It's Tuesday. And if you guys haven't noticed, the videos have been releasing a little bit later and a little bit later. over the last couple of weeks, and the reason for that is because I have this neat little gizmo that tells me when most of my viewers are actually on YouTube. And the suggestion was to release my videos at 11 o'clock in the morning, because that's when most people, 11 o'clock Alaska time, that's when most people that view my channel are actually on YouTube. So I went ahead and moved that to the video that just released today, which was cutting the sonotubes for the holes. And it's done really, really well. So probably 11 o'clock from this point forward. I'm still small enough to play around with the times, but I like the days and being able to do them on specific days and keep you guys up to date. For those of you guys that are curious watching this right now, and I've had a couple of people saying, man, you're never going to get that project done in time, know that what you are seeing right now is actually about a week and a half to 2 weeks behind of where I really am. So I got a ton of extra video. I've been recording a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm trying to do this in a regular process while at the same time moving forward with what I'm actually doing here. So at the point that everybody saw me cutting the sonotubes today, the sonotubes are actually ready to be leveled out, have steel put in them, and pour concrete. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I could do that tomorrow. So I'm quite a bit further ahead than most people would think at this point, and I'm pretty satisfied with where I'm at. The main goal here is to get this cabin at a minimum dried in so that I can move into it. And dried in means I need Typar on the outside of the building, framed, roof, Typar on the outside of the building, siding on the outside of the building first, then the Typar, and then I could basically move right in. I'd like to get it further if I can, but if I can't, that's fine too. I have no plan on putting siding on it this year. I really have to dig deep and decide what I want to do with that going forward, what kind of siding I want on the building, what look I want. I got a pretty good idea, but I have to talk to a guy with a mill about seeing it, basically how much lumber he think it would take and what my cost would be on it. But yeah, I'm a little bit further ahead than what you guys are seeing right now, and I'm pretty happy with it.